Dabo, it's Chapel. How much has Walker Parks been able to practice the last 2 days?
Pretty good bit. He's been able, he's been out here in pads the last couple of days, getting some reps in and getting a lot of the teamwork. Still working his way back to 100%, but he's in a good spot.
And another offensive line question: how is the battle at left guard shaping up this week? Do you feel like you have a decision there, or?
Look, we got 7 guys, and they're all starters, and whoever runs out there first, I could care less between that group. Honestly, I think they're all going to play, and whoever Matt runs out there first, I'll be good with it.
Dabo, this is Larry. Can you hear me?
Yep.
With Jaden Lucas missing most of camp, I guess, how much work did he have to do to get back to just speed of the game type of thing?
Yeah, he got behind early, but he was able to get some scrimmage work in, so that was good. We got some live work in. He missed the 2 actual scrimmages, but we were able to do a little, couple periods of live work that he got, and so he's been rolling for the last 2 weeks, and looks good.
Would he be your number 3 corner?
He might be number 2. He might be number 1. I don't know. We'll see. He's definitely one of them for sure. He's a good one.
Hey Dabo, this is Darian Carter. Tyler Brown mentioned earlier today just how much he appreciated the time being off. I get one different perspective of watching on the sideline rather than being on the field. Have you kind of seen that perspective from him entering his 3rd season?
Yeah, it's just great to have him back. The rotation that we have, those guys being able to, just roll and go play. It's been a lot of fun to watch, and he's just been about his business every day. He's had an excellent camp. He's just showing up every day. He plays fast. He plays tough, and I thought he was a great player as a freshman. Obviously, he was out last year, but he's the best version of Tyler Brown that I've seen since he's been at Clemson. And so he's still got more work to do, but he's the best that he's been since he's been here, and he's been here 2 full years. So he's beginning his 3rd year, and he's as you should. He's really, really developing into a good player.
Dabo, Chapel again. This is going to be the first Clemson football regular season game where they're selling alcohol in the stadium. But how do you think that's going to impact the environment, obviously, for a night game to start off?
Yeah, well, it's probably the first time they're selling it, but it ain't the first time they've been there, I promise you. So I think that's probably the only difference. I think as long as I've been here, they just let people go out at halftime, right? So I'm sure they ain't all bringing Diet Coke back in, but it's kind of like NIL and pre-NIL, right? Ross got a kick out of that comment. He's turning red over there.
Any other questions for Coach?
One more, Dabo. You talked about how with the grandfathering in with the house settlement, you said you don't have to make any decisions with your walk-ons now.
Yeah.
But with the rosters going from 85 to 105 scholarships, have you functionally added 20 more guys onto scholarship leading into this game, or how does that work?
Oh yeah. We've put our 105 on scholarship. I think we were about 80, 89 or something like that, and then we've got our group of guys that we knew we wanted to keep for sure. We got several of those guys. You got snappers and you've got some receiver guys. You got some linemen. You got guys that you need to practice. Again, and we have a number that we will operate as we move forward, and that we'll recruit to. And again, if your number's 14 at receiver, you have to be very strategic. You can't go get 14 Wescos or TJ Moores, right? Because first of all, you can't pay all them, and they won't stay. So you have to be very strategic on how you put your roster together. So you've got to have some, top 40 guys, some 85 guys, and some 105 guys as far as how you put it together. But yeah, we've we're at a full allotment of 105, and we've got our recruiting strategy moving forward, ready to roll.
Dabo, is Vic Burley ready to be in the regular rotation for this type of game?
Yeah, he is. He's earned it. He's had a good. It's been good to see. He's had a really good fall camp. That's kind of what I said about Tyler Brown. I mean, Burley is the best version of Vic Burley that I've seen since he came to Clemson. His first year was kind of just a wash. He was pretty much hurt all year and redshirted. And then last year, just kind of same thing, up and down from an availability standpoint as a redshirt freshman, just kind of inconsistent and got some maturing to do. But he had a good spring, he had a great summer, and he had a great camp. And it's awesome. He's a redshirt sophomore, and he has really earned the opportunity to be in that mix, and proud of him. And so, again, he's nowhere near the finished version of him, as far as what the Clemson version can look like, but he is the best he's been since he arrived. And so he's put himself in position to help us.
Hey, Coach, this is Chris. I'm here with Tiger Net. Tom Allen mentioned yesterday about Ronan Hannafin being one of the safeties that has truly ascended. Just what have you continued to see out of him? And you mentioned kind of the depth on Tuesday with this group. Just how does you continue to feel about the depth at this position?
It's good. A lot of competition. And Ronan is one of those guys. I mean, Ronan's a football player, man. I mean, he's just one of those guys that you just love. I mean, he plays the game the way you want everybody to play the game. He plays with passion. He plays with toughness. He plays with physicality. The guy is a great preparer. He's loves to study the game. You cannot ask enough of him. I mean, his battery never runs low. I mean, ever. And so he's a fun guy to coach, and it's been fun now to see him, transition and really be equipped. Last year to this time, we just, we're like, look, I was kind of mad at myself because I felt like, I wish I'd have moved him in the spring, but it just wasn't set up that way, and he still wasn't sure what he wanted to do, but he still got experience last year, and he was in game plans, and he was in defensive meetings and on the practice field and all that. But he just was behind fundamentally, just from a true DB standpoint, because he just had not been doing any of that. And so again, a season, a spring, a summer, a fall camp, he's just much more equipped now. To amp and it amplifies his tangibles, which is again the things you love about him. He just plays fast, physical, tough, and violent. So he's competing his butt off, and we're gonna need him. He's gonna have to have a great year for us for sure.